What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me, OWNTV.
Good as night, right about the hood.
Oh, dear God, I'm already eating a drink. Look a damn mess, just a damn mess. No means no, and yes means no. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good? What's up, people? What's up? What's up? Why I keep hitting my chest like that? What's up, people? What is up? What is up? It is me. I am OWNTV, and I am back for another review. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be our review for Belle Collective. This is the season 1 reunion. It is part 1 of the reunion. Where's my drink? Oh dear God! Why haven't I poured myself a drink? Because this was a lot. Let me pour myself something to drink. Listen. This thing was hosted for the last of my good gin in this damn drink. It was hosted by Egypt Sherrod. I don't really know her like that. I remember she hosted the reunion for Put a Ring on It. And she worked my last good nerve just as much as the ladies. Y'all hold on. I told y'all I need a goddamn drink. Fucking off with these chicks. So they started off. Hold on, y'all. Oh dear God. Alright, that's gonna be good right now. That's gonna be real good. Put it right here in my smoothie cup that I washed out earlier. Ooh. I went to Smoothie King earlier. And I washed it out earlier, this cup, and I drank my smoothie, put some liquor in it, washed it out, and then pour some more liquor in it, because I didn't want to mix that drink with the new, whatever. Don't judge me, judge your mama, don't judge me. I could have just put it in a new cup, but I was lazy, and I just wanted the lid in the cup or whatever. I need this, y'all, to make it through. On my notes, God. Girl, doll, girl. So, they started by discussing Antoinette and her issues with her interracial marriage and having a mixed child and this, that, and the third. I ain't care. I'm not going to sit here and act like I care. I'm not going to sit here and pretend and try and give you all some eloquent, well thought out, soliloquy all about interracial dating, marriage, mixed children's, race, and southern. I don't even have it to do. Then we have Marie addressing comments that people were putting on Twitter and in social media about her. Now this led to the discussion about a particular blogger that was coming at her throat. Okay, mind you, the rest of us were also coming at her throat. You know what I'm saying? Collectively, anyone with eyes and Helen Keller would come at Marie's throat for her fuck shit. And Helen Keller was blind and deaf. Okay. Anyway. But my problem is this. They introduced to us the fact that there was this one blogger in particular. Clearly, Marie ain't seen my reviews because I showed be coming at her good throat. Anyway. But they came at this one blog. There was this one blogger in particular, or this one person on social media that was coming at her throat, that was questioning the validity of all of the intimate details that she was trying to give off about her life and so forth, as we all did about all of them on this show. But anyway, my problem is this. They blotted out or erased out the name of the blogger. Then they began to talk about certain things that he was questioning about her. And it went by so fast that I couldn't read it. But then I wasn't going to go back. I just wasn't going to do that. So then Letitia joined in on the conversation and talk about the same said blogger. And apparently there was something he said about Letitia that she didn't like. I don't know that we ever found out what that thing was. We certainly never found out who the blogger was. So I don't even know how to go back and I guess if I did a little digging, I could go back and cross-reference and figure out who they're talking about. But let's be clear. Here's the problem that I have. The problem that I have, production, and even the women of this show, is when we watch, you all do a reunion, and that reunion should be done based off of what we saw. If y'all are going to do this reunion and then y'all are going to continue to bring up things that were not introduced on the show, that we didn't see, that we have no knowledge of, and then you don't even tell us what that thing is, because I still have no idea what Letitia seemed to be all up in her feelings and all up in arms about, because it didn't happen on the show. I don't even know who this blogger is to cross reference and figure out what it is that they're talking about, who they're talking about. And y'all gave this blogger way more life and way more time. Because I'm sure right now, as I am speaking right now, making this video, whoever this man, woman, boy, girl, cat, dog, non-binary person is letting loose on y'all on their particular Twitter account and all of their social media accounts, their Twitter, their Instagram, their Facebook. Baby, they got to win. Because even without y'all mentioning them, y'all gave whoever this is life eternal. They're probably more popular on social media right now than y'all are. And y'all are actually on television, and they're not. I'm even talking about this fictitious person or imaginary person. I'm not saying they're fictitious or imaginary, but I don't know who the fuck they are. Hell, it could be me for all I know. Shit, they could have been talking about me for all I know. Anyway, if y'all know who it is and what they're talking about, please put it down in the comments, because I need help. I am confusion. Anyway, so it was apparently something that set Letitia off. Latrice then, because it was alleged that Latrice was the person who went and told the blogger. Latrice said she didn't tell the blogger nothing. She said, I ain't tell him Nathan. Matter of fact, whore, Letitia, I went and warned you that this shit, I had heard this shit and the shit was coming out. Then Letitia say, listen, bitch, I don't believe you. You're lying. And then it's just started this back and forth thing. Letitia did said, I don't believe you. I heard Latrice, you on this three-way phone call with somebody that you believe is the person that gave the information to the blogger, this, that, and the third. And I think we all collectively sat there like, girl, y'all talking in circles. And just the way they pieced this together, because I do at the end of the episode we kind of learned who that third person was, but the way they were piecing this together, and we still don't even know what the thing that it is that they're alleging that went to the blogs is yet. It's I'd rather they just have come out and said what it was, and then y'all can have this back and forth argument, go through this whole long song and dance. But right now we looking like we spend a whole freaking hour looking at this shit like, girl, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Anyway, I dropped my pen, y'all. Anyway, I mean, like I said, they spent a lot of time discussing it. They spent the lion's share of the reunion talking about this situation and issue. Then they started discussing some recording with Latrice on it, and they heard Latrice telling the blogger or telling somebody to tell about something. I don't know. I told you I'm very confused. I am confusion. Baby Letitia sat there, girl, perched with her lips pursed and pressed together, just as mad and sucked up. But first of all, let me talk about the fashions. Everybody looked decent except for I didn't like, and y'all know I'm not a fashion guy, so y'all know my opinion on the fashions don't mean nothing. I feel like Letitia, if you're gonna wear that raggedy ass dress you had on and that raggedy ass wig you had on, Letitia, Letitia was worse dressed for me. I did not like anybody. I didn't. If the little strap part is supposed to be skin tone or in a manner where I can't tell that it's a strap, but it's supposed to be the same color as your skin, you did a bad job at that, sweetheart. I didn't like the wig Letitia had on. I didn't like her makeup at all. Antoinette, I like the top of your dress, but the shit was way too big at the bottom. The way it was flaring out and all of that shit was ugly as fuck to me. The bottom of it. The top half, great. The bottom half, no. Latrice looked good. Marie looked good. Tambra was forgettable. They might as well not even have had her on the reunion for all I give a shit about her. Speaking of which, they begin to talk about her and her eggs and her fibroids and her wanting to have a baby and her fictitious relationship with this Demond guy. I didn't give a fuck. Moving on. I checked the fuck out at that point. And then they discussed the situation, Bundlegate as they called it, the situation with the hair from episode 1. Listen, y'all. And it was at this point, as if they weren't already doing a good job, but at this point, that whore Marie was doing the motherfucking stanky leg on my goddamn last nerve. Bitch, I'm wired up. Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Bitch, I'm wired up. Okay. I just... At this point, she just wants to replay this little never before seen clip with Latrice and Letitia and Marie there, and it came out on the reunion and in the clip that Latrice trying to do the right thing, trying to be grown about it, trying to put into all of this back and forth, said, you know what? You feel that I wronged you or my company gave you something wrong. Here's more hair to suffice and make up for that. Listen, y'all. This bald head, finger wave having, coochie licking whore bitch, Marie, wanted no parts of that. She wanted no parts of Latrice making it right for a situation that she said wasn't even hers to make right, because you don't look like you even got the hair from her shop. But she said, you know what? Here's more hair to make up for that. This whore bitch didn't want it. Oh no. Oh no. She just wants to argue. She wants to not argue. She wants to, as we say, argue for no damn reason. This shit is exhausting. Completely and utterly exhausting. I cannot. I can't. There's no redeeming qualities at this point about Marie. There is no redeeming qualities about you at this point, Marie. Nothing. You and Essie, y'all can have y'all selves a grand old time down at your house. Y'all can lick each other up, scissor each other, cuddle, put on strap-ons, do whatever the fuck it is y'all do, and get the fuck off my television screen, because I cannot. Girl. There was a back and forth, okay? The back and forth between Latrice and Letitia, and not Letitia, but Marie, went on and on and on. Now, at this point, I was with Latrice. Girl, I tried to make it right, and you just want to argue? Well, girl, let's do it. Because obviously, there's nothing I can do. Because she was talking about, well, I'm the customer, and you need to make it right. She just told you, hey, I bought you a new bag of hair. What did you think was going to happen? You thought she was going to do like Essie would do and lick your cooch or something? That's what you wanted? You wanted... I secretly think the problem is Marie is secretly in love with Latrice. And she wants Latrice to lick her cooch. And that's why it's like the old school, elementary, middle school shit. I like you, but I'm going to, come at you and I'm going to be windmilling with you just to get attention from you because you don't want to show me no attention and you don't like me. So since I like you, I'm just going to combat you and I'm going to do everything to get on your nerves just so you can show me some attention. That's what the fuck is going on. Because clearly Essie is not doing a good enough job licking your nipples and licking your click and bumping coochies with you. And you want Latrice to join in, but Latrice don't want no parts of you. She want old man, gray pubic hair ass Cliff over there to bang her box out. Not you with your, 8.5 inch strap on. Fuchsia colored at that. Lord. I just couldn't. Egypt then threw a hissy fit and walked off stage. Now, I don't know how y'all felt, but when I watched it, I wasn't here for Egypt. You walk up, y'all don't want to listen to me, but I'm just going to walk off. Egypt. First of all, Egypt, part of it was you were gaslighting it a little bit because you were asking all of the right questions and making all of the right points to get them to the point where they could go back and forth. And then when that ensued, now all of a sudden you can't control it. And so now you just gonna walk out. Hello, teacher here. Hey, boo, you running this show. There's no such animal as you walking out. That means that you have no management. And if there's no management, it's your fault. Shit, like a teacher. If the class out of control, it ain't the student's fault. It's my fault because I am teacher and it's my job to maintain control. You could not maintain control, and that's your fault, Egypt. You caused this. Very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. So much so, some little queen came on stage. Real cute body now. I didn't get to see his face, but his body was snatched now. I don't know who he was, but his body was snatched. I could see it through the little shirt and the jeans. He was snatched. I'm just saying. He came on stage from production telling the people that, listen, they're going to have to listen to Egypt and do what she said. Girl, Egypt, at this point, you serve me no purpose because you can't keep control. You have no institutional control, no management at all. What is your purpose? Because obviously you weren't getting down to no resolution on anything here. A mess. That was a fucking mess. They continued their back and forth even when she came back. It was a whole mess. That goddamn Marie continued to do the stanky leg on my goddamn last good nerve. Bitch, I'm wired up. Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Bitch, I'm wired up. God. Then they brought Kalon, whatever, down from her plantation to the reunion. She joined them on stage. Now, they did this whole thing where Egypt was like, oh, because she was like, I had never been in a situation where I was a minority. And Egypt was like, oh, now you know how I feel. No, bitch. No, you stupid. Egypt, that was the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Because her sitting at that brunch, being the only white woman, by no means and no stretch of the imagination will ever come anywhere in the same stratosphere or galaxy as her knowing what it feels like to truly be a minority in these yet to be United States of America. Are you fucking kidding me? You said that shit out your mouth, basically validating that she was right in this situation. Fuck you, Egypt, for even entering that into the whole atmosphere. That was some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. At this point, we're at the end of the first part, and so it comes out that Kalon used that rotary phone down there too that Alexander Graham Bell had designed after he stole the patent from Lewis Latimer and stuff like that for the telephone, and used that phone to dial whoever this blogger was and call them, and some about Latrice was the third person that was on three-way with Latrice or whatever. I don't know. They left us with this cliffhanger that it was a mess. Now the second part looks like it's gonna be good, but if I'm gauging off this first part, I don't know, because I don't like the way they set up this first part, and it looks like they have a whole lot to discuss in the second part, which means they're going to squeeze everything in together and not really explore all of those different topics and things like that, because all of the good juicy stuff is going to happen next week, and so now it's going to be rushed because y'all spent the majority of the time this week talking about a person and a situation we don't even know about. This shit was dumb. It went off from there, y'all. Bad job on this first part of the reunion. Very bad job. Extremely horrible job. Do better. Do Jesus and do him well. That shit was horrible. 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 Y'all, listen, I leave this very confused. I lean on you all as my third set of eyes and ears. I lean to you all to tell me what the fuck is going on, because I'm missing something here. Maybe I'm missing something here. That's all I got. My head itch now. Until next week, y'all. Oh, they making my head. I want to do like, when the girls get new evening, be like that. That's how I want to do it. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.